XDC Network has announced that Animoca Brands has joined as a strategic validator, operating masternodes on a blockchain that processes billions of dollars in trade finance and real-world asset transactions annually. This is a significant move in the blockchain space, as it marks a step forward in institutional adoption of XDC's hybrid architecture. Animoca Brands, known for its active role in Web3 and investment ecosystem, is now part of XDC's validator base, joining institutions like Deutsche Telekom, Hashkey Cloud, Republic, SBI Holdings, and UOB Venture Management. XDC Network's architecture is specifically designed for trade finance, cross-border settlement, and real-world asset tokenization. This sets it apart from general-purpose blockchains that are also vying for institutional adoption. The hybrid model allows XDC to focus on high-value, real-world applications rather than just decentralized DApp environments. Animoca's entry into the validator base is not just about securing the network, but also about expanding the reach of XDC into Web3 ecosystems that can drive liquidity and activity in tokenized real-world assets. Adel Kekade, co-founder of XDC Network, emphasized that the platform was built on the belief that institutional-grade infrastructure needs institutional-grade validators. Animoca's participation brings credibility and access to new networks that can accelerate the kind of real-world asset activity XDC was designed to support. Shanlong James Chen. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Head of Asia at XDC Network added that Animoca's ecosystem of portfolio companies can help integrate XDC into broader Web3 initiatives. The announcement is a milestone for XDC's institutional validator program, which has attracted growing interest as demand for enterprise-grade blockchain infrastructure rises globally. This move could signal a broader trend of Web3 native companies expanding into traditional financial infrastructure. Animoca's role as a validator is more than just a technical function. It's a strategic partnership that could influence the direction of XDC's growth and adoption. The hybrid architecture of XDC Network allows it to handle high-volume transactions in trade finance and asset tokenization, which are critical for institutional users. This is a differentiator from general-purpose blockchains that often struggle with scalability and cost efficiency in enterprise settings. By focusing on these specific use cases, XDC is positioning itself as a go-to platform for real-world asset tokenization and cross-border settlement. The inclusion of Animoca Brands into XDC's validator base also reflects a broader shift in how institutional players are engaging with blockchain infrastructure. Rather than building their own protocols, more organizations are choosing to integrate with existing platforms that already have the infrastructure and community to support large-scale transactions. This trend could lead to more consolidation in the blockchain space, with a few specialized platforms dominating specific verticals like trade finance and asset tokenization. For XDC Network, this partnership with Animoca Brands could be a catalyst for increased validator participation and network security. As more institutions join the validator base, the network becomes more resilient and attractive to enterprise users. The next signal to watch will be whether other Web3 native companies follow suit and integrate XDC into their infrastructure, potentially expanding the platform's reach into new markets. The long-term implications of this development remain uncertain. While XDC's hybrid model has shown promise in handling enterprise-grade transactions, the success of this partnership will depend on how effectively Animoca's ecosystem can drive real-world asset activity on. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The network. If this collaboration leads to increased liquidity and transaction volume, it could position XDC as a leading platform for institutional blockchain adoption. However, if the integration does not translate into tangible growth, the impact may be limited to symbolic validation rather than functional expansion. In the evolving landscape of blockchain infrastructure, the XDC network's ability to attract and retain institutional validators like Animoca Brands is a key indicator of its potential to scale. The next signal to watch is whether XDC can maintain this momentum and continue attracting high-profile institutions to its validator base, which would further solidify its position in the institutional blockchain market.